Welcome back to Beelzebub the Jug, and forgive me reaching over to operate the camera. Those of you that follow regularly will have noticed some time ago the original radio, for whatever reason, it stopped working. And I did buy, a few weeks ago, I bought a second-hand radio, and it was cheap, you know, but to be honest with you, when it arrived, it didn't work. And I messaged the man that had sold it to me and said, well, it worked when I sent it. You know, would you like a refund? I'll give it. But of course, the guy hasn't given me a refund, but what the hell. So what I've done, I bought a brand new, it's made by Sanyo. It's a new old stock. This is from the 1980s. It's a period piece, and it's still in the original packaging. And I've never opened the packaging, and I want to sort of do that on camera. So let's have a look. Yeah, this has obviously been on a shelf somewhere for best part of 40 years. So, right, it has a, what we got here? Oh, there are two blanking plates that actually, there's two, you know, we've got a black one here. Then on the other side, I've got a silver, which is really rather nice, still in its original packaging. Oh, they're the knobs. Yeah, the knobs are just sort of held on. It's absolutely fascinating. It's still just got its totally original packaging. So, you know, this hopefully will have the instructions. It's got a few of these funny, just sort of packing pieces, they're like old-fashioned foam. But let's drag this out. Let's have a look. Ooh. Here we go. How exciting! The first time this has been unpackaged in 35 to 40 years. It's a very old, early 80s piece. Right, box is empty. Yep, I do have a full set of instructions, which I've never had anybody's grubby fingers on. And let's have a look. Let's just throw the packaging out of the way. Oh, this is very exciting, actually. It's this is exactly. Oh, it's perfect. I'm so pleased. Wow. Let's have a look. Let's just lean over. Bring it up to the camera. It's absolutely brand new old stock, and it's got plenty of wire on there as well. That was the other thing. This one that had been sent to me, it had just been ragged out of the car, and they'd snipped the wires off, and there was barely 10 millimeters to deal with, and yeah, there was no way I was going to be able to get that working. But I did actually. I say no way. Of course I would. I managed to sort of strip the wires and put an extension on. There was no power running to the damn thing. It wouldn't fire up. I even sort of tried to power it direct from the battery, but it was clearly knackered when he sent it out. But never mind. Not this one. Look at that. Absolutely thrilled. And so we've got a choice of either having. My original one, it's black, so I'll definitely use the black face. It's got two faces, and then we've got a silver one as well, black knobs. So I'll definitely be using the black side. What an absolute thrill! And if I'm honest with you, I've had this for around about a week or so, and I've just not unpacked it. I wanted to unpack it on camera, and I've not unpacked it. I've not looked at it. I've not looked at the instructions, and I've been so busy. The salon's now finally reopened after being closed for approaching 4 months. So I've been doing sort of 12-hour days in the salon, and I've just not had time to unpack it and film it. I could have unpacked it, but we'd have missed the filming. I really wanted to sort of open this for the first time in nearly 40 years on camera. But it's actually really rather pretty. It's just, I didn't want a modern stereo fitting in this car. It's a period piece, and I wanted to keep absolute period. A friend has given me, I believe I'm not sure exactly how it works, but I think what you do, I think you plug it into the cigarette lighter, and it's some kind of an FM transmitter. What it does, I believe, it picks up digital signals, and it transmits from the cigarette lighter. You plug it in there, and it transmits to the antenna. Actually, it's an aerial, not an antenna. It's an aerial on the boot, and it picks up from the aerial, then plays through the old-fashioned radio speakers. I've never tried it, and I've just not got round to getting it working. But if I get this working, I'm pretty sure I'll get my whatever that thing's called. It saves having an original radio converted to digital. I just don't want to go that route. I really want to keep it, and it's very pretty. Sanyo. These were definitely used in Ferraris in period. Jaguar usually used Clarions, and it was a Clarion I bought secondhand, but it just didn't work. But this is an absolute perfect replacement, because I will be getting around to totally restoring the interior of this car to match this fantastic radio cassette. Oh, how fantastic. I don't listen to music in the car, because I'm in the salon 10 or 12 hours a day. We listen to a lot of music. I like to listen to audio books, and the audio books are on cassette. I've got dozens of them. And so on my long drives, I'm quite often listening to audio books on cassette, and this will certainly help me to get back to that habit. I've been without any sort of sound for about 4 or 5 months, if I'm honest with you. But anyway, forgive me reaching forward now just to turn off the camera. But stretch. Here we go. Oh, don't think it's off. I'm going to have to turn it round.